Hi Scorpio, welcome to your reading. We're going to start with elemental oracles. Already off to a great start. And then I'm going to do some tarot with the Labryinth deck and we'll just see what happens. All right, so I already did a shuffle. Thank you, Spirit. What would you like to share with Scorpio? What would you like to share with Scorpio today? Scorpio. Boom. What would you like to share with Scorpio? What would you like to share? Oh, take that one that flipped upside down. And I guess we'll take this one too. It kind of came out. Okay. Let's see if they want to share anything else. Anything else you'd like to share? Ooh, get that one a lot. Okay. All right, Scorpio. There's a few things here. We're going to start with speaking your word. Voice. Okay, so I'm going to try to be quick. Okay, speaking your word, use your voice, speak up, sing your song out to the universe. It's not often what you say, but how you say it. Speak plainly and tell your story. Okay. But also be kind about it. Don't be an asshole, because sometimes the way you say things really makes a difference. So speak your truth, but just, I don't know, be tactful. And then we've got mountain, and it says clarify. The key word is clarify. Okay, mountain. There's an advantage to looking at things from a higher perspective. You are too close to something to see it properly. Wow. And take the high road. Look at the big picture. Are you making too big a deal out of something? Okay. Chill out, Scorpio. Not everything's a life or death decision. Maybe change your perspective on something would be helpful. Okay, then we've got gravity. Okay, seek a grounded perspective. That's kind of it. Yeah, seek a grounded perspective. And the last one is motion, air. So that's swift action. Let's see what that one is. Okay, be flexible yet grounded. Another card about grounding. Like, what are you doing, Scorpio? Allow yourself free thought, move and choose, find your freedom, use your voice resourcefully. Talking about voice again. Use your voice resourcefully, stand up for what you believe in, be mindful of the way you communicate. Oh my fucking God, I just said that. Be tactful about what you have to say. Say what you need to say, get it off your chest, don't hold it in. But, no need to fucking crush someone else just to, say what you need to say. So, anyway, I wonder what's going on here. Thank you, Spirit. What would you like to share with Scorpio? What would you like to share with Scorpio? Okay, we've got the Seven of Wands. So you may be having to set some boundaries or stand up for yourself, in a certain situation. What else would you like to share? Oh my God, a cat is attacking my toes. My cat has a foot fetish. Okay, we've got Judgment. Okay. Major Arcana for Libra, I think. I'm new, sort of newish to this still. Okay. And then we've got, ow! Oh, he got my toe. Five of Junk, so that's like the Five of Pentacles. So you may be experiencing a financial loss of some kind, or maybe a loss in a relationship where you feel like you're out in the cold. Could be any kind of relationship. What else would you like to share? But then we've got 10 of Junk, which is like 10 of Pentacles. So yeah, maybe you lost something here. And these are, it's the Labyrinth, so the suits are a little different, but Junk is Pentacles. So yeah, here you lost your money. Here you have all the money. Awesome. So I don't know what happened to bring about that change, but hey, we're going to go with it. What else would you like to share? Page of Poles. So that's like the Page of Wands. So you could be receiving a message. You could be starting a new creative venture of some kind, creating something. using your voice, like what we said earlier, in a nice way. Okay. What would you like to share, please? Okay. You've got the Four of Junk. You got a lot of junk, meaning pentacles. A lot of pentacles here, so you might be focusing on your finances right now. With that being said, this is kind of a card of holding on to something, and it could be your finances. You could be, I don't know, some people see the Four of Pentacles as like the card of the miser, so you could be like being real cautious and careful with your money, and there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. What else would you like to share? Or maybe that card came out because that's something you need to do. You need to be more cautious with your money. And then we've got the Seven of Feathers, and feathers are swords. So, Seven of Swords. There could be somebody that is deceiving you, or just not being truthful. Somebody that is, it doesn't have to always be deception. It could be tactful. Somebody could be strategic in the way that they're dealing with you. And maybe, but I don't know, because the Seven of Swords came out with the Five of Junk. So that makes me feel like in some kind of way, someone has deceived you and it resulted in you losing money, or you losing wealth, or, you know, something negatively impacting you financially. That's kind of what I'm getting with that. Okay. And then you've got the Two of Poles, which is like Two of Wands. So that's a decision that you need to make. You're at a crossroads. You got to make a decision between two things. But it came out with the Ten of Junk. So that is, you know, like financial security, ultimate financial happiness there. So whatever the decision is that you're having to make, it looks like it could potentially lead to something lucrative for you. All right, so some decisions we have to make here. All right, now we do have Judgment here, and that came out with the Four of Junk. So let's see why Judgment is here. Why is Judgment here? Ooh, Fate. Okay, interesting. So this is like the equivalent to the Star card in a regular tarot deck. So, you're either healing from something, or something that you've wished for is coming toward you. So good. Maybe what you've wished for is more money. You're holding on to your money here. This is your junk. This is your money. And I don't know what could have changed, but maybe that's your wish. Your wish is to be more financially stable, and you're getting what you want. You're definitely getting what you want over here, because that's the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. All right. Oh, and this actually kind of fell out to the World. So that is an ending and a new beginning. It's all about a circle. So yeah, maybe what's ending is you feeling like you have to fight so hard for finances and for wealth, and you have to fight so hard to support yourself. Maybe what is ending is your struggle, because we've got a couple of cards of struggling here. So maybe whatever you're going through right now, maybe you just aren't making enough to support yourself, but that part of your life is over. And I hope that is what it is. What advice do you have? What advice do you have for Scorpio? Ooh, the Moon. Okay. So there's something that you don't see coming. But it seems like it might be a good thing, because we've got, you know, the Ten of Junk here. So there's something that you don't know, something that you don't see coming, but you really need to use your intuition with it. We've got the Two of Poles, which is like, you know, Two of Wands. So you have a decision to make that could lead to your ultimate financial stability and happiness. But you just got to make a good decision, and you got to trust your intuition when you make that decision. Any other advice for Scorpio? Two of Pots. So that's like the Two of Cups. Okay, so we didn't really have any cups at all. This was mostly dealing with your money, and now we've got the Two of Cups. Okay, so there's our romance. Okay, so maybe you are having a new beginning in romance as well. Any other advice that you would like to give Scorpio in regards to this upcoming relationship? Ooh, wow, before I even hardly said that. Temperance. Okay, so this is a card of timing. It's a card of timing. It's a card of patience. So yeah, if what you wanted is, well, obviously it looks like you're going to get some money, or you're going to make some changes. Some changes are coming for your financial stability, but also, love, because we've got the Two of Pots, which is cups. So Two of Cups, but it's just going to be all in good time. So be patient. Trust in divine timing. Basically, that is what this card is divine timing. Okay, we don't, I know we always want what we want when we want it. I definitely do. But sometimes you just have to let go of that feeling and just trust that everything's going to work out. Okay. All right. So let's see what else we can do here. Since we did have the Two of Cups, I'm just going to do some love oracles and see if anything comes out that would be meaningful for us here. Ooh, okay. And as soon as I parted the deck, I have a date. So maybe you're going on a date. Maybe you're getting out there. Maybe you're like signing up for some dating apps or whatever, or meeting people. We'll see. Thank you, Spirit. What would you like to share with Scorpio in regards to love? What would you like to share with Scorpio? Cupid's arrow. Okay. Have faith. Love is coming. Okay, it's what I said. Timing. It's coming. Just got to be patient. Surprise invitation struck by love. So what you don't see coming, better financial stability and a new beginning in love. How could it get any better than that? If that's what you want. I mean, maybe you don't want a new beginning. What would you like to share? Ooh. Girl with a snake. Okay, so this talks about boundaries. So yes, maybe we're getting, a new beginning in love, but be cautious, with the new person, and set some boundaries where needed. Okay. All right, then we've got not enough. So that's lacking confidence, self-sabotaging. So try not to be in that energy when the new person comes in. I know everybody has a past, everybody's been through whatever, but don't put that on the new person. Try to enter into it with an open heart. What else would you like to share? Clock. Needing time. Okay. So again, it's a message of timing, divine timing. It's coming. The person's coming. Just all in good time. And then the last one that came out was soulmates. So soul connection, partnership, soul contract. So if this was your soulmate, that's coming in, maybe they're worth waiting for. So just be patient. Something good is coming your way. It looks like multiple good things are coming your way. You just gotta trust in, like I said, divine timing. Okay. All right. Let's do some moon oracles, because that's fun too. And I didn't touch those yet today. So we'll see. We'll see what the moon oracles have to say about your situation. All right. What would you like to share with Scorpio? What would you like to share with Scorpio, please? Your highest guidance. Full moon eclipse. Conclusions are within reach. Okay. It keeps talking about timing, about just being patient. Your ships are coming in. What would you like to share with Scorpio? Your commitment is being tested. Okay. I don't know what you're committing to that needs to be tested, but maybe you'll understand what that means. And then we had another one come out. Full moon in Sagittarius. Look at the bigger picture. Okay. Yeah. Maybe things aren't working out as quickly as you wanted them to, but maybe that's because something bigger and better is on its way to you than what you even imagined. So maybe the thing that you wanted, or the things that you wanted in the past, you didn't get them, or they didn't work out for some reason, but maybe that's because you needed to make space for something even better. Okay. New moon in Scorpio. Scorpio, Work through your fears. Okay. So if you're worried about, you know, how things are going to end up, try not to be in that energy. Just trying to be in the energy of gratitude and just trust and just know that things are going to work out in your favor. Okay, let's see if there's anything else. Let's just do, I'm getting through this pretty quick. So let's do one Alice card. One Alice Oracle card. See what Alice in Wonderland has to say to you. I just dropped half of them in my lap, but that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Ending on a strong note, hopefully. What would you like to share with Scorpio? What would you like to share? Oh, okay. We'll do these two because they came out. Oh. So we've got too many tears. Sorry. Sorry you've got too many tears. Okay. Having shrunk and then grown disproportionately under the effects of the magic potion and cakes, Alice found herself so sad and distraught that she began to sob endlessly. As a giant, her tears soon formed a huge salty sea that nearly swallowed her when she shrank once again. In the end, she bitterly regretted crying so much. Meaning, you are drowning in an ocean of guilt and regrets. That only makes things far worse than they really are. Stop the drama. Wipe your tears, take a deep breath, and look at your life in a more optimistic way. Proper solutions will emerge in due time. Like we said, conclusions are within reach. Your commitment is being tested. Look at the bigger picture. You know, this may seem like whatever you're going through right now may seem like a huge problem at this time, but look at the bigger picture, and the whole scope of things is probably not all that serious. In the meantime, calm down, restore your faith and inner peace, and get your body, heart, and mind truly aligned in order to think and act wisely. Okay, there's that one. And then we've got down the rabbit hole. Last message. Intrigued by the appearance of a most peculiar white rabbit running by in a hurry, Alice followed him to his burrow and then fell headfirst into the deepest, strangest hole one could ever imagine, one adorned with shelves and paintings. During the fall, 100 thoughts popped into her mind. You have purposely taken a risk, and now everything is upside down. However, this unpleasant and vertiginous fall that you are experiencing will only be temporary. You are in the middle of a destabilizing transition that will surely open up a new exciting chapter of your life. So just hang on. There is no way you won't get back on your feet soon. I think the message here is just timing, trust in the universe, trust in the fact that things are going to work out for you. And ultimately they will. You know, you're going to have, thank you, Bjorn. He agrees. You're going to get the things that you want, or at least the things for your highest good. And possibly what you get might be even better than you even imagined. So just think about that. And just trust that things will ultimately work out for your favor. And if you like this video, please give me a like, subscribe, give me a comment. Yeah, and I'll see you again.